Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're taking a trip around Antigua on a catamaran through a company called Tropical Adventures Antigua. We'll link their information in the video description. The cost was $120 US. That includes lunch and snorkeling stop. It does not cover the transportation of getting to St. John's Harbor though. For us that was $30 from the Hawksbill resort and back. If you're like us here at Beach Bubbling, you're probably wondering, how do I get a beer or a cocktail on here? Well, you have to wait till the snorkeling's done. That's around noon, but after that, it's open bar the rest of the day, so help yourself. There are some tips at the end of the video you're going to want to check out. We hope they'll help you enjoy the day as much as possible. Keep in mind this video is by no means a collection of everything that you'll see when you're on the boat trip. This is just some of the highlights we saw as we went. Keep in mind you won't be getting on land except for the snorkeling stop at Green Island. The rest of the trip's by sea. So climb aboard, and if you like what you see, throw us a like below. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so to help us grow our channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Cheers! YEPTON Beach is kind of off the tourist radar. It does have some cottages and a small resort on it, but generally this beach is for the locals. Dickinson Bay is one of the first stops. It's got a nice stretch of sandy beach on it, and it's actually home to the SANDALS resort, among other things. This is one of the locations on the tour that will actually drop you off on the beach when it's done. There's not many of them. Right out in front of SANDALS there's a place called the TIKI Bar and Grill. I wasn't sure what it was till I asked the captain, and it's just like a floating park. It looks pretty cool. After that it was Hodges Bay and the Hodges Bay Resort and Spa. It's on that beach. It's a really small beach, so there's not much to it than that. Chubby Bay Island is also known as Long Island. It's very exclusive and has lots of nice homes on it. A lot of celebrities vacation here, and if you go there you might see Justin Bieber, Paul McCartney, Mariah Carey, Lionel Messi, and you might get slapped in the face by Will Smith. But you will not see us there because we don't have the kind of coin for this. Not unless we get like 3 million subscribers here, so help us out and click that subscribe button. Well, the boat doesn't actually stop here at Stingray City. I just thought I'd show where it was in comparison to the other things on the island, since it's such a big tourist attraction. I'll link the video that we did at the end of this video. Devil's Bridge is a natural rock arch on the east side of the island. We did a day trip by land around the island, and that'll be our next video. We'll share some more information about it. Green Island's an uninhabited island. We did a video on this specifically, and I'll link that at the end of the video. You're going to do some snorkeling here, have your lunch on the boat. We'll spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours here before going on to the next destination. Next up is St. James Bay, which is home of the St. James Bay Club, exclusive resort with a beach. That's the one you're looking at. Around the bend, perched high up on the hill at Standfast Point, you'll see the Slowhand, Eric Clapton's house. Looking over the water west from Clapton's porch, you'll see Shirley Heights. It's a lookout that was built by the British in the 1700s to keep an eye on English Harbor. The views from up here are amazing. You should check it out. The next video will have more information on that. Now you're looking at the Pillars of Hercules, which is a natural rock formation made from like years and years of wind, erosion, and waves. It's pretty awesome to look at. Next up is English Harbor, and we did that as part of our day tour, so we'll cover that in the next video.
This is Falmouth Harbor. Did you see if this is Falmouth Harbor? What? Is this Falmouth Harbor? This is Falmouth Harbor, right? What's the name of this again? Falmouth? Yeah. Falmouth, like the name of Falmouth. Oh, I thought it was Falmouth. What is it? Oh. I don't know, it's fucking vague, regardless. Lots of boats.
There's a lot of sailboats, holy crap.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back on the west coast of Ireland, and we're back on the Caribbean seaside. So it's all calm waters from here on deck. And the hotel which you are now passing on the right, that is the GALLEY Hotel. And you can find the GALLEY Hotel in the Old Road Village. GALLEY, and that's a 5-star hotel here on Ireland. the Swash Water Park on the right. And also in front of us, you're looking at the Carbon Hill development. And those are being built for timeshare, lease, rent, or even buy. Starting from the first one, $1.5 million. So you know it get a bit expensive as you make your way up to the big boys. And also, you can become citizenship by investment by buying one of these condos here at the Carbon Hill development.
If I'm paying 1 point something million, I better walk out on the sand out of my back door, not down 8 flights of stairs.
And we're now passing the lovely Price Beach, and this is the local private beach here on island. This is where the local comes on weekends and bank holidays. And the lovely church of beach, you're looking at Jolly Beach and the Jolly Beach Hotel, one of the largest family-oriented hotel here on island. Jolly Beach and the Jolly Beach Hotel. And the development that you see going on our right, this is called the First Point Development. And these are being built for timeshare, lease, when they're planning to build a massive resort up in that hill coming for 2022.
This is a very secluded beach that's only accessible by the water or from a trail. You can access it from a Hawksbill. I didn't do it. I wish I would have known the trail existed at the time. So don't be like us, do your homework, people. Eden Beach is about 1 kilometer long. It's just a gorgeous beach. It's a nude beach, as he said. It's the only one in Antigua, and it's located on the Hawksbill resort property. I'll link our video from that beach at the end in case you want to know what to expect. You can't hear it for the wind, but the driver was saying that they called it the Hawksbill Rock because it looks like a Hawksbill turtle poking its head out of the water. It's also the Wi-Fi password. Next, we'll be passing the GALLEY Bay Beach Resort. It's an all-inclusive, all-adults resort. It was the next closest resort to the Hawksbill, but the price difference was dramatic. Nice beach there, though. One thing to notice is that that resort does not own the beach. They can't stop you from walking down it, even though they might try. Getting back to celebrities that own property on the island, coming up here in front on the left is Giorgio Armani's house. Actually, it's his property. There's, I believe, 25 villas there total. In 2020, you could rent 12 of them as a group for 88,000 US a week. So if you had a little bit extra coin, I guess that's how you could spend it. Something for me though is if I'm owning this property and I'm spending what I googled to be $45.5 million somewhere, I better have a beach as part of the property. That's a lot of money to go down there without a beach.
Enjoy yourself with us today while spreading the word around. And I'll see if there's any one of you who did not. But you can post the biggest paper and keep that to yourself. Say nothing to no one. Ladies and gentlemen, this stop is only for the guests that are getting up here at the YEPTON.
It's pretty nice. I think my gotta love these overwater bungalows that they've got on this resort. Sitting on top of Goat Hill, you've got Fort Barrington. It was a British fort that was built in 1779 to protect the British from the French. It's a national park and a ruin.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this stop is only for the guests that are getting off here at Nickerson B, Sandals Hotel. I want to thank you so very much. Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
A couple things you might want to consider if you're going to go on this trip is number one, bring sunblock. Doesn't matter where you're at in Antigua, you're going to need sunblock. 2, you might want to bring towels, especially if you're going to go snorkeling. 3, there are beach pickup and drop off offered for some of the resorts that are close to the dock. As you've seen in the video, you might want to ask when you book. That way you can save the cost of the taxi cab. Number 4, you're going to want to sit on the starboard side of the boat, which if you're looking at the front of the boat towards the captain, look to the right hand side. The cruise goes counterclockwise, now I'm making shit up. The cruise goes clockwise around the island, so you're going to get the best views off that side of the boat. All in all, we had a really good day. The kind of cruise you're going to have is really going to depend on what kind of people are on the boat and what they're into. If you get a lot of drinkers and partiers on there, you're going to have a party boat. If you have a lot of relaxed people, you're going to have a kind of relaxing cruise. Ours was more of the latter, the kind of Freedom 55 version, which was fine because we hit it pretty good the night before. We enjoyed it. Would recommend it. You're going to see things from a different perspective when you're on the boat. One final tip is when you're pulling into the dock, this yellow building, there's free Wi-Fi there if you need it for any reason. That's a place to get it. Hope you enjoyed the video and you learned a couple things if you plan on going on this trip. Stay tuned for some more adventures coming up shortly, and thanks for tuning in. Until the next time, cheers.